On this week's episode of Teachers Off Duty podcast, we are talking about what it is like to teach on Halloween and discussing some of our biggest teacher jump scares. So stay tuned.
Hey, best friends. Welcome to this week's episode of Teachers Off Duty. If you don't know me, I'm your girl, Breezy. I'm just playing.
Hey, yo, Breezy.
Honest teacher vibes. I got my two faves here with me. Anna,
Aww.
you got my new fave. Tell the people who you are, girl.
Hey, everybody. I'm Anna Kowal, a.k.a. Read Away with Miss K.
Wow.
That's cute.
That was
Isn't that
good.
adorable?
That was awesome.
That was giving Reading Rainbow.
Take a look in a book. My name's Gabe Dannenbring. What's up? Happy to see all of you.
G-Unit.
What's up?
Man. You know what, G-Unit?
What?
I know you
What
be
artist?
I know you be hating on your name sometimes, but I like that.
Thank you. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
also I watched one of your videos while I was pooping, and
Good poop.
it was a good poop. But I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw your video when you was talking about them kids roasting your forehead.
Yeah, they made fun of my
work.
forehead.
That's crazy work. Look,
Yeah, I got.
What's even crazier is at the end when you put your forehead not in the.
So I've got,
this is pristine
I've got this
content.
crazy bone right here. My eyebrow bone is called a glabella, is what I believe the bone is.
Oh, everybody-
For some reason in my family, it's a very pronounced bone. And like if I go sideways, like you can really see that. Like it's really awesome. I can set my glasses on there. It's an awesome party trick when I'm like, hey guys, check this out. I'll put my glasses here and I'll like move my eyebrows and boom, it goes down on my eyes.
I'm sorry, your chiseled jawline from the side. I couldn't notice your
Thank you.
eyebrows. I didn't see that.
I appreciate it. Keep giving me the compliments. I want more.
Yeah.
I'm
I want to
kidding.
see the party trick later. That sounds
It's
cool.
sweet.
That's pretty cool.
It gets a laugh like every 20th
Yes,
time.
yes,
I think
yes.
it's funny every time though, but people are pretty over it.
Speaking of laughs.
Oh!
I'm such a corn dog. Awkward turtle. Okay, so we got some Board Teachers Comedy Tour, November dates. That is Breezy's birthday month. I like pumpkin spice lattes, hot Cheetos, and Sprite.
All at once or
No.
And like a
That's not
middle
the combo.
schooler?
So during my birthday month, we only have a few shows left this year for the Board Teachers Comedy Tour. The struggle is real. Look at me
Very.
represent. You should come out to the Board Teachers Comedy Tour. We have a good time, man.
And buy the merch.
And buy the merch. We got good merch is all I'm saying. My favorite is Them Kids Gonna Learn Today sweatshirt.
I like that one. I like the
Sweatshirt,
one that
t-shirt.
says Riz.
We got a shirt that say Riz?
Riz.
I'm just playing. Riz, bet.
Bet.
Bruh.
Oh,
bruh.
one says bet, one says bruh, one
Yep.
says
Sure.
Riz. I dare you to wear the one that says Riz to school. And watch your
That'd be
kids
awesome.
gas all day long. Can you take that off, please?
The middle schoolers would eat us alive.
Alive. If I change my shirt, you gotta change your sweatshirt. Don't come for
That was
me
funny. That was
if I
good.
didn't send for you. So anyway, so only a few more shows left in the year for the Board Teachers. The Struggle is Real comedy tour, but the shows are selling out quickly. As you guys know, I was looking at the wrong camera. The shows are selling out quickly. So our next 6 shows are almost completely sold out. November the 14th, Glenside, Pennsylvania, sold out. November the 15th, Huntington, New York. We got 2 shows, both sold out. Ooh, kill 'em, get 'em. Murder in the Game from the ruin of Smash whole career. No, I'm just playing. Sorry. I think my ADHD medicine wore off. Anyway,
Yes, I love when that happens.
November the 16th, Montclair, New Jersey. 2 shows, 7 p.m. show is sold out, but the 3 p.m. show still got a few seats left. If you're a day drinker, go to that show.
Hey.
November the 17th, day before my birthday, Easton, Pennsylvania, sold out. Yeah, it's crazy work, man. But the fun doesn't stop there. Then we're going to Champaign, Illinois on November the 21st, Peoria, Illinois on the 22nd, Chicago, Chi-Town on the 23rd. That's our largest show.
Amazing.
With how many seats, my boy?
4,000.
That's crazy. 4,000 is crazy work. It's giving aura. What the kids be saying. I be like, please don't say aura. I get auras when I get a migraine. Don't use that word.
the
in
Aura
here.
ring.
What?
You know
What
what
is
that
the
is?
Aura
You guys know what the
ring?
Aura ring is?
No.
Oh.
Is that like the moon?
Read through those.
He's
I'll
about to
tell you.
mansplain
Keep
something.
going.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, after this. So, last shows of 2024. Hey, you can't close out the year without coming to a Board Teachers Comedy Tour show. I'm telling you right now, thousands, hundreds of thousands of teachers across this amazing country have had a great time at the Board Teachers Comedy Tour. So if you ain't been to one, you might want to catch one in December. Last shows of 2024, December the 6th in Charlottesville, Virginia. December the 7th, 2 shows in Tysons, Virginia. 7 p.m. show is sold out, but our day drinkers for the 3 p.m. show, a few seats left. And then
Go off,
the
kings
last,
and queens.
okay, last show of the year, December the 8th in Red Bank, New Jersey.
Ooh.
So,
Right.
also, all this
What?
talk about winter
What?
Tell us.
has me already needing some fun in the sun, man.
Oh.
Ooh.
So,
What?
about some fun in the sun on the beautiful beaches of Cancun, Mexico?
Ooh.
When?
That's right. The Board Teachers Comedy Tour is coming to Cancun for the first ever Board Teachers Comedy
Vamos
Festival.
a la playa, a mí me gusta baila.
We rocking with
Sounds of Fia. You guys know that
it?
song?
Nope.
We can't
Rocking
play
with
it
though.
because there would be a trademark violation, so I'll sing it.
Oh my gosh. So not only is it the Cancun Board Teachers Comedy Festival, there will also be a live recording of the Teachers Off Duty podcast.
How many?
2.
Oh!
Uno, dos.
Dos, as they
Let's
say down
go.
south.
Those drinks, those shows, period. So
Quattro drinks.
that was the end of my
Mas.
You can
I think I
add.
know uno, dos,
No.
thrice. No, that's not it.
Yo
Okay.
necesito cerveza.
I'm really stupid, so I
Ooh.
don't know how to
Says,
say
I
none of
need
this
a
stuff.
beer.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I know Cerveza's
Yeah.
beer. That's all I
Yeah.
heard, and I was like,
I know
love
it
it.
now.
I spoke Spanish the other day in back of an Uber in Miami. And
That sounded like the beginning of a bad story.
I started going. I was
If
like,
you want to hear Gabe tell bad stories, come to the Cancun Comedy Festival. So, Comedy Festival is July the 10th through the 13th of 2025. We will be hosting our first ever comedy fest at an all-inclusive resort in the Riviera Maya. That sounds good. That sounds exotic.
it's at the Barcelo.
Ooh.
And I get to eat all I want?
Ooh.
All you
I'ma
want,
be big.
all inclusive.
My back gonna be big. It's already giving big back, but it's gonna
the
be
But it
won't
thick
matter.
back.
The laughs will be bigger.
Your back gonna be big, and so will the laughs. The margaritas will be flowing, and the laughs will be going.
Wow. Wow.
That's on the paper, man. I can't even.
I was like, that was really, I'm into it.
I ain't even gonna cap. The paper say that the laughs will be roaring,
Oh.
but my English teacher mine was like, say something else. So all-star cast gonna be there. All the Board Teachers Comedy Tour comedians. You don't want to miss. It's gonna be so fun.
This is really good.
The whole
It's gonna be
roster.
the whole roster, the starting 5, the 6 man off the bench. Might even put the mascot in. We don't know
Get the
who
JV
that is.
team ready.
So we'll be hosting pool parties, game shows, some epic activities. And what's crazy is the Teachers Off Duty podcast. We have never done a live show, but there will be two live shows. Ain't no telling
Legendary.
what we gonna say. So come on out to Cancun, Mexico next summer, July the 10th through 13th. Tickets will be on sale soon.
Nice.
Incredible.
Wow.
I love it.
Board teachers
I'm pumped.
do
can't
some
wait.
great things, man.
I can't
Comedy
wait to get
tour,
tan.
podcast. I'm already tan. You know,
That's great.
God gave me a natural tan, melanated and moisturized.
It's gorgeous.
I'm melanated, but I'm not
I'm a little less
moisturized right
tan
now.
than you are.
You think so? You my brother though. It's cool.
Hey.
Your forehead big. You know, sitting in the black community, we like you. We gonna roast you.
I love it.
So your forehead
Love
big
it.
and yours is little. You know. I'm just playing.
That was
Come
the,
into my classroom
that
right now.
was love. Thank you.
That's what our students do.
appreciate it.
You know, we middle school teachers because we tell the kids not to do stuff that we turn around and do the exact
That's exactly
thing.
what we're doing.
Speaking of kids and them being crazy, which is all the time, we will be talking about this episode, teaching during Halloween.
Ooh.
The scariest
Halloween.
time of the year, aside from that random 2 weeks where we have to come back after Thanksgiving break. Between Thanksgiving
true.
and
The most
Christmas.
awkward time of the year.
That's
That is
true.
awkward. We're like, we've already state tested. What are we supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
Everybody's got winter break on their minds.
Here's the thing. I really don't mind teaching on Halloween. I know
I was
that
gonna say
sounds
that.
crazy, but the fun and the festivities just really get me. Little boograms. They're so cute. I don't know. I'm weird. I like Halloween.
I love Halloween.
I like
Clearly
it.
love a theme.
Wow.
Look at Anna got a Halloween shirt on.
I
Okay.
got a Halloween tee for
It's-
every day of the month.
It's giving Edgar Allan Poe the Black
Yes,
Cat. I
yes.
like it. Hold on. What? You said you got a Halloween t-shirt for every day? You're just joking.
oh no, I'm like that. Sorry.
What?
Whoa.
Did you see I go for?
Do you get a fresh batch every year?
They're
You know,
not
I
cookies,
rotate
man.
them. I rotate them. I probably got 40. I'd say I
Are
love
you
them.
si-
I love them.
Really?
Anna might have the Guinness Book of World
That's a
Records
big.
for the.
That's a big closet.
You have 40 Halloween t-shirts?
I love Halloween so much.
Do you have 25 Christmas shirts?
No, I like Halloween better. No, it's all about Halloween. I love teaching in the month of October.
Whoa.
It's like the only time where it's socially acceptable for me to have like skulls hanging from the ceiling.
That's true.
And
Wait,
like,
are you a Halloween decorator, not a fall decorator?
oh, Halloween all the way.
Oh, I don't like the response you just gave to fall. That was a very visceral response.
October 1st, the skulls come out, the goblins come to play.
The goblins.
The goblins be
Are you, talking
ghouling.
about, are you talking about the students, or are you calling them goblins?
No.
They're-
Just like the old ghosts that come out in the school, like they're all out, they're ready to play in Miss K's room.
Nope. She was the person on the episode before this that sent in one of them.
It was me.
One of them ghost
responses about how
questions.
the ghosts are welcome here. You shall not pass. We still telling the truth about that. We all
If you're a
still
ghost,
traumatized.
you do not get a free public education. I don't care what the law says.
Hey, during the month of Halloween, if you have not seen
During
the
the
episode,
month of Halloween.
Shut
During
up.
the
I'm
month
about
of
to say-
Halloween.
well, oh shoot, I'm so shut up, Gabe. I said what I said, and I stand 10 toes down. During the month of Halloween, if you have not seen the episode where we did the haunted schools, it's a perfect spooky month. Piss off. Can you edit
During
that
the
out?
month of Labor Day.
Shut up.
They're gonna fight.
You know when you discover a new binge-worthy show or a song that you bump on repeat and you have to share it with your friends so they can experience just how awesome it is? That's kind of what it feels like when you discover that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. It's such an awesome deal. There's no way you can keep it to yourself. Listen, best friends, paying for a basic cell phone plan with other carriers can be super expensive. Mint Mobile knows the struggle is real. So offering premium wireless plans for as low as $15 a month doesn't sound real, but I'm here to tell you it is real. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You can use your own phone with any of Mint Mobile plans and keep your own phone number. Best friends don't let best friends overpay for wireless. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plan and switch to Mint Mobile. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/TOD. That's mintmobile.com/TOD. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/TOD. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigs on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions may apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
Halloween's awesome. I like Halloween. It's a good time.
Tell them to go watch the episode where Jess Peter Pans, I jumped on the floor, and only God knows what you were doing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we got an episode out there about reading spooky ghost stories
About haunted schools.
about haunted schools, and I was scared.
We were scared. So if you want to be scared, you should go back and watch that episode. Because
this is like, well, on topic but off topic. Our the owner of the show then told us like some real ghost stories
Nah,
that
that
like,
stressed me out.
he's
I could've
experienced.
known.
I had to walk away.
Yeah, that
I was like,
sounds
brother,
scary.
I can't do
Oh,
this.
yeah, that was scary.
I live for scary stuff.
Oh,
I live for them.
She doesn't look like she lives for. You look like you like only watch like Hocus Pocus.
No, I watch
And, like,
scary
Halloween
movies,
Town.
like
Really?
the glorious,
Are
most
you
violent
so like
ones.
the Nun
Saw.
and like the
All of it.
Conjuring and
All of it.
I ain't coming to your house. I don't watch
Psycho.
All of it. All of it.
Psycho.
Classic. I love it. Are you talking about
I'll
the
tell
movie?
you.
You're calling me psycho.
Psycho, she is. Psycho, love it.
And I sit over here, red rum. I'm like, let me out of here.
Do you remember like did you do like as a kid in elementary school did you dress up for Halloween?
Oh,
Yeah.
Do they still do that?
Yep.
They don't at my school.
They do.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
to see the kids.
The little
dressed up.
elementary kids dress up. The high schoolers, the middle schoolers don't. They be
Really?
acting like high schoolers, but no, they don't dress up.
Yeah, they don't let our middle schoolers dress up.
'Cause
and
it's out of
probably
dress
for
code
good
or something.
reason.
Yeah.
Like I think there's a lot
Just imagine
of
walking around with a scream mask. You know what
that
I'm
would
saying?
terrify me.
Like your part of your costume was a knife. You're going to jail. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
bad deal.
A
Can't
middle
really-
schooler in a mask. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
I don't even trust those kids with a hood on.
yeah,
let alone
hood off.
let alone a costume.
Oh, that's because they be wearing their AirPods when they got their
That's
hood
true.
on. I'm like,
That's
you tricked
true.
me. I let you
see
wear
them.
your hood in here. I was rooting for you.
I wish that we could like actually have the kids dress up for Halloween though.
I do wish it
we
would be
didn't
fun.
have the normal problems. Like if someone's listening to this and they're not a teacher, like, oh, just let the kids dress up. It's not
Sir.
a big deal. Well, when you got 1,000 kids in your building, all it takes is one of them to do something really stupid and it ruins it for everybody.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I
Which
wish
they
you could
do
only
on a
punish the
regular
one
day.
kid, but that's not how the real world works in school. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't work that way.
Do y'all throw away kids' Halloween candy?
No.
Like you confiscate their candy and throw it away?
Absolutely not.
There is some mean A teacher out there that will confiscate kids' Halloween candy and throw it away if they bring it to school.
That's a sin. What?
Wow.
I bet you somebody's going to comment. Well, they probably won't comment because they'll get crucified. But I cannot
get
imagine.
it. Kids jacked up on candy. It can be a nightmare.
Yeah.
But like it's
Just put it in your book
tis
bag.
the season. I mean, come on.
She's taking the slogans from Christmas. Just add stuff, whatever she wants to Halloween.
Just to Halloween. That's my life. So
Do you ever dress up as a teacher? Like as a teacher, do you dress up for Halloween?
I always do.
You always do? Really?
Yeah,
What's?
yeah. I do very basic stuff because I don't want to like get
It's
hardcore.
not basic. It's anything but basic.
It's not basic.
Come up with Halloween's got 40 Halloween.
Right, it's not basic.
Wait a minute. So last year, I'm on a team of 10 teachers at my middle school.
Holy cow.
And so our group chat just gets
Them
hard
teacher
to-
group chats be popping, boy.
And with 10 people, it's hard to follow sometimes.
Yeah.
And I could have sworn that we had said we're all gonna be zombies. Okay? I thought we had confirmed it.
Took it too far.
And I was like, okay, cool. We're going to be zombies. This is going to be great. I love gory stuff. I show up to work. I like making special effect makeup. I had done like ripped.
She
like,
said it was simple.
zombie is a basic. It's basic.
That's one of the most
I had
work.
marker drawn on my face. And she's like, no, I had actual makeup that you could, I made putty
Literally,
at home.
I just go, you call it a zombie.
No, my shirt was ripped. There was like holes all over my shirt. I had ripped like.
How
looked
did
like
you
I had
do
scratch
that?
Makeup, and I had fake blood all over. I made my mouth look like I had eaten human flesh.
Please tell me you have a picture.
Oh, I'll dig it up.
This
We'll have
sounds
to
very
have that,
basic.
Yes, this is so basic.
It's like it was simple. What, you looked in like the cast of The Walking Dead? You didn't even need a makeup artist.
Yeah, like I could have been on the show. I walk
That
in.
is crazy work.
It is 7 a.m. I walk in. Everybody on my team was dressed as 80s rock stars.
Oh.
So I was as
Did you find the Michael Jackson and pair up? Be like,
I should have done the Thriller,
Yeah.
right? Like I couldn't believe.
Anna walked in like, surprise, Shawty.
you walk in, you're like, oh, what?
Did your kids were they even able to focus that day?
they were like, I can't believe you put blood all over your face, Miss K. I was like, yeah, I did it. I'm going to go hard.
I can't wait to
we're
see
going to do
it.
it.
That
I
is
can't wait to
so
see this
funny.
picture.
Yeah.
And once we find the picture, if they can put it into the episode, we're gonna.
It's got to be right here.
We're gonna pop it into the
Yeah.
episode. What are you gonna be dressed as this year?
I think that I'm not sure what we're doing yet. We haven't
You better
confirmed.
find out. She'll come in dressed as the clown from It.
I want to.
It's not what we were dressed up as, man. You like scary movies or what?
It's just me lying. I actually just want to do what I want to do, you know?
She's like, they actually told me, but I conveniently
You're like,
forgot.
no, I really did think they were going to be zombies, but I don't know what we're going to be yet. Are any of you
Maybe
dressing
I
up?
might dress. I've never dressed up before, but
should.
you've inspired me.
What?
It's a fun little conversation
I'm
starter.
lazy when it comes to getting dressed. Only one of us can look good in the morning. It's gonna be my 6-year-old. I don't have
Fair.
time to make two people look decent.
Has she picked out her outfit yet?
Peyton changes her mind on what she wants to be every 2 days.
Yeah.
But this year, I'm like, I already bought you a Rapunzel costume, man. You ain't being nothing but Rapunzel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I am not changing.
Yep.
If you decided at the last minute you want to be Jasmine from Aladdin, that's crazy. Because imagine you dressed as Rapunzel flying on a made-up carpet ride.
Well,
I
with
ain't
some
doing it.
tips and tricks from Anna, you could have her be zombie Rapunzel.
Don't you dare.
That keeps it spicy,
If we
you
ever
know?
if we ever FaceTime and you say that in front of Peyton and she's like, Mommy, I want to be a zombie Rapunzel for Halloween. Go to Anna's house.
My,
Go to her
Oh,
house.
I would love to do her
Send
makeup.
Hannah, send that out.
I shared this a couple years ago, but my worst Halloween costume ever, I did like 2 years in a row. I forget it was 2 or 3. I went as a...
It was terrible, but I did it
I
again.
loved it. I thought it was so funny. Nobody else did. I went as a green bean, and I just wore a green morph suit and stood straight up. It was the worst.
You wore that to school or to a party?
Oh, everywhere. I
In the
just
grocery
lived-
store.
Yeah.
I lived in that green morph suit for a good amount of time. I thought it was hilarious.
Did the
People
middle
were like,
schoolers
"Oh."
enjoy it?
You're such a troll, bro.
Yeah, I wore it was it was when I was a practicum kid, and it was like Halloween, and they're like, oh yeah, we dressed up at our school. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be a green bean, and the kids were like, what would you dress up as? You go, green bean, and stood really straight, and just crickets. Just crickets. Like, I thought this is really funny. And then And I just kept digging.
It was this for me. Green bean.
So there's like after like year 2 or 3 of wearing it, I was like, God, this isn't getting the laugh that I used to, or ever. So we had a costume. So we had a costume
People were like,
party.
please stop.
So I printed out an M. So I went as a green M&M, and I was like, I'm a green M&M, and it was even worse.
Did you have on like the big white shoes that they wear?
No, I just put on some tennis shoes.
So I don't
You
know.
missed that moment. That would have been good with the shoes.
That's what would have made the costume.
Yeah.
People still would have hated you. I think they would have hated you even more if you wore those shoes. And so did y'all see this trend on TikTok where you're supposed to ask Siri what you should be for Halloween?
No.
So somebody said, ask Siri what you should be for Halloween and then posted it in the comments. I asked Siri what I should be for Halloween, and she said, you should record the phrase, costumes are the best part of Halloween, costumes are the best part of Halloween, then play it on repeat for the whole day. If anyone asks, say you're an infinite loop. She said, this one says, if you wear a white sheet and draw tattoos all over your face, you'd be Ghost Malone.
Oh, okay, I love wordplay. That's adorable.
So then this one says, wear a name tag that says life and hand out some lemons.
Wow.
You're going to lose a lot of lemons. Wear a
That probably goes really hard at some corporate job. Did you see Bill? You see what Bill did? It's like the most unfunny costume
Bill just
ever.
walking around with the
Bill,
handing out
Bill from
lemons.
HR thinks he's just crushing
He
it.
just gives a shrug after he hands the lemon. He's like, that's it.
It's
Greg from accounting liked it. So it's like he posted on Facebook. It's like Greg from accounting has liked this message. It says wear a stripy t-shirt, lay on the floor, and be a zebra crossing. I'm not gonna lay on the floor to get stepped on. You imagine being a zebra crossing in the middle school? It's a stampede.
You might die out there.
And then the last one says put on an apron, hold an empty cake stand, and be a bake-off contestant who ran out of time.
Wow, that's funny. That's good.
So if you're at home, ask Siri what you should be for Halloween.
Do that immediately after this.
I think there's a lot of days that I look like I'm dressed up as a zombie, but it's like November because just as a teacher, you come to school.
Everybody's
Bags
Bags
under
under,
eyes,
yeah.
Louis Vuitton bags under my eyes.
Yeah.
Man. Like
I got designer bags under my eyes. There's like giving out Halloween candy at school is now like so complicated because like there's so many peanut allergies.
Oh yeah.
Like you can't give anything out. Like
you can't dodge that bullet.
Yeah, no,
you can't dodge that peanut, as they say.
Hey.
You know,
who says dodge
Bree
a
gets
peanut?
it. You know,
who say dodge a peanut?
Oh, all the
This
cool
go back to your
kids.
green bean costume because
I went with it. I was like, yeah.
I always think you're like the coolest person ever, but green bean is giving square. It's giving square behavior. It's
We
giving Greg
also
from
need
accounting.
that picture.
I've got it somewhere. There were some good ones I had in college.
Man, I should have dressed up. I'm gonna dress up this year.
If you're anything like me, after a long day, the last thing that I want to deal with is figuring out dinner. Who has the energy for complicated recipes or the wallet for another quick takeout meal? That stuff is getting expensive nowadays. You just need something quick, delicious, and affordable, right? That's where Dinnerly comes to the rescue. It's an awesome meal kit that starts at just $2.99 per meal. Plus, if you use code TOD, you can snag up to 27 free meals. Yes, 27. That's a lot of free meals. With over 100 tasty options each week, from cozy pasta dishes to comforting takeout favorites, you'll never run out of ideas. I recently tried their cheesy buffalo chicken, and it was a total hit. I loved it. And with the holidays coming up, Dinnerly has fantastic options for hosting too. They really make entertaining easy and stress-free. Plus, they cater to all kinds of dietary needs, so you can customize your meals just the way you like, whether you're a vegetarian, gluten-free, or just want to switch up your proteins. The best part? There are no long-term commitments. That's huge. No long-term commitments. You can edit, pause, or cancel whenever you want. Dinnerly really makes mealtime manageable. This holiday season, give the gift of great, affordable food with Dinnerly. Head to dinnerly.com/offer/TOD and use code TOD for up to 27 free meals. Once again, that's dinnerly.com/offer/TOD for up to 27 free meals. And make sure you use the promo code TOD so they know that I sent you. We had a kid a couple years ago who completely broke the rules and just showed up like fully decked out in their Halloween costume.
My boy said, I want to go home.
Yeah, and I was like,
home.
you can't do that.
Send me
No,
home.
I gotta enforce the rules. It was a good costume. I think it was like a Top Gun pilot. I was like,
Oh,
that's pretty sweet.
That's pretty cool.
I said, beat it, kid. I said, I got an email from my admin.
Okay. Listen, I get so mad when somebody does something and we get an email. I'm like, I didn't even do anything.
Sometimes I get an email, like I have to enforce the rules. I'm like, guys, I'm just doing my job.
Dang.
Like I'm just
Just read
doing
the email
here.
off to them.
the best that I
This
can.
is how you know that we're tired sometimes, because the kids, like, when they get real mad about something and you just be like nonchalant, like, why do we have to read this? Listen, man, I just work here, man.
Yeah.
I just do what they tell me to
wasn't
do.
my
I'm tired
choice.
and I don't want to be here either.
Yeah.
I just work here, man.
I just work here. Like, what do you want from me?
I wish they could dress up for Halloween. But
you-
Peyton's kindergarten class, when she was in kindergarten last year and first grade this year, they dressed up.
What'd she dress up as last year?
Some type of Disney princess, child. It's a blur. Y'all know my story. That kindergarten was hard last year, so it's a blur.
Yeah.
I think she was like a unicorn or something. I don't
There's
know.
so many like good teachers out there that like dress up like themed, like it could even be like not even Halloween, but they dress up for like what theme they're teaching, and I'm like,
Yeah.
good for them,
Yeah.
good
That's
for
always
them.
cool.
Okay, I am that teacher.
What do you
Now,
do?
I will say,
What do you dress up as?
this is my time to shine. Whenever we start, so we read 4 novels a year in our school, and whenever we do a novel called Ghost by Jason Reynolds,
I love that.
it's not Halloween, but I dress up because the book itself is like a competitive book and addresses like competition and like a bunch of other stuff. So
Dress as competition.
I'm sick of him. I'm just kidding. I actually really love him. I dress as a referee, and then I do a bunch of competitions in my room, and it's like an entire day where I
Bringing
do
the book
nothing
to
but
life.
play and bring the book to life.
Gosh, I love it.
Great teacher.
So I'm an ELA teacher too, folks.
We are kindred spirits. We found out.
It's true. Do you do
Can
spooky
you imagine
stories?
if she had said no? Yes,
What if
ma'am.
I was like, I don't even like you.
Yes, ma'am. I actually hate you. I do spooky stories. I wanted to do The Black Cat by Edgar Allan Poe. My kids are they're 6th grade. And so something about, you know what I'm saying, burying your wife in the wall, you know? Like they'll be like, jump scare. It's like, your outfit is a jump scare. I'm like, your grade's gonna be a jump scare when I fail you for insulting me. No, but I know you said you were reading The Landlady.
Yeah, I'm like,
loves-
that's like 7th grade, and it's about a woman that kills young men, and
Listen, but it is
it's a little rough.
The Landlady, like, you would have to read the story because the kids, like, they have to make inferences about it. So it doesn't just outright say, like, she be killing men and stuffing them like
Right.
animals.
You have to infer.
But
make
there is,
inferences.
there's
It's
a lot
fun.
of inferences that you have to
And
make.
I turned the
He
lights
doesn't know
off.
what inferences means.
Yeah, he's like, inference. Yeah, and then he just says, green bean.
At school next week, I'm going to start doing that and take my students off. I'm going to say, is water wet or is blue left or right? They're gonna be like, what? Because you know how they just start saying random
then
stuff that
they
don't go
start
together.
fighting.
And then I walk my coconut. You know what I'm saying? Like,
then-
they just...
Then they'll say skibbity toilet and look at you like you're the one who's saying things that don't
You know
make any
they said
sense.
idiots.
you know they said skibbity doesn't have a meaning.
It doesn't.
I said, why are you using a word that has no definition to it?
That's.
They said,
what
why
I
are you
thought,
asking
too. It's
questions?
If skibbity was in Webster's dictionary, it would just be blank. You say skibbity blank.
It's
what?
just the video, right? Like they're
Yeah.
it's that video
I
with
said,
the toilet
well,
head.
stop using it. They said no, you just add it to whatever.
This is so
For what?
off topic, but I heard an adult say skibbity the other day, and I felt it in my spinal cord. I was like, oh,
Please
That's
stop.
totally on topic. Halloween scares.
there we go. Jump scare.
There it
Jump
is.
scare. Jump scare.
We got it.
Actually, I've got a list here of teacher jump scares. Okay.
Oh,
I've got a list here
yeah.
of teacher jump scares. I forgot I had this here.
Am I gonna fall out of my
from?
chair?
Let me pull this up.
We're gonna laugh.
Jump scares as a teacher. Monday morning drop-ins
No.
from the admin. Oof, 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 oof.
That's a faint. That's a pass away jump scare. You
Yeah.
scared me. I died.
That's
illegal.
It's like, what did I do?
It's like that
Are
fainting.
you trying to get me fired?
It's like those fainting goats.
Oh, they're looking for a reason to get rid of me. Oh, oh no. Another one. See me at 4:00 from the principal. That's a bummer.
That's a jump scare for real.
That gives me immediate heartburn.
These are.
I'm scared. Like I'm sweating. It's
These
not
aren't
good.
jump
So
scares.
here's one. Here's one that I got from my vice principal. Okay, she's great. She's awesome. I thought I was getting fired last year. Okay, so I'm pretty good at my job. I don't
Period.
ruffle any
'Cause
feathers. I
period.
think I'm a good teacher. teacher. Like, I don't do anything to stir the pot. I'm just like,
Which is
happy-go-lucky.
surprising for you because you be stirring that pot after school.
Exactly. Yes, but in the school, I'm very professional.
law-abiding citizen.
So I get an email from her, and she's like, "Hey, tomorrow morning, when you get to school, can you stop by my office?"
Don't do
And
that.
she sent that
Tomorrow
like
morning?
after work hours, and then it was like first thing. I'm like, oh, like, first thing in the morning. Like, what did I do wrong?
Why would she not tell you the reason? I hate when they do that.
She said you're not in trouble.
Oh, okay.
But can you see me first thing in the morning?
I
I'm
still
like,
got anxiety.
I was like,
but
there's no way I'm not in trouble. Like,
Yeah.
what did I do here? And then we had a meeting about something like lining kids up to go to the bathroom. She was like, yeah, I heard it was kind of chaotic during state testing. Like, do you have any ideas of how to like mitigate the chaos? And I was like, I love that you want my opinion on this, but I thought I was getting fired. I was like, this is, so that gave me a big jump
I will
think I
scare.
could
pass
sleep
away.
at night
Nope, I
after
will
that.
pass away if
Yeah,
my
that
principal
one-
says, see me in my office.
She's a great principal.
Even if they add, you're not in trouble. It's
still-
a ruse.
know.
I'm in trouble. They trying to bait and switch me.
Yeah, it's like, just give me like, I need more. Then another one here, another jump scare. Once lice starts going around in a school.
Oh my gosh.
Oof.
And my daughter's in first grade. That is a jump scare.
That stuff is like, it's like catching the cold nowadays.
Yes, and they don't
Holy
send kids
cow.
home anymore for
And
lice.
bed bugs too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're-
it's cold outside now. We had to make that announcement about no blankets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you know kids are bringing
Yeah.
blankets to school.
Schools
I'm like,
nowadays, if you got critters in your hair, like
you just stay
Bring 'em.
here.
Bring 'em.
We got critters in the bathroom and in the classroom.
K through 12 education for all. Bring your ghosts, bring your lice. We don't care.
You know what's a jump scare? Trying to control your class when a bug flies past
Oh,
your
it's
ear.
so
good.
I was standing up doing a read aloud of our class novel. What's today? Yesterday. Yeah, I've tried to put it far away from my mind because it scared the crap out of me. If anybody knows me, you know I'm scared of bees. I'm scared of wasps. Anything that buzzes, don't you dare try to buzz.
wasn't gonna do
knew
anything.
you was
I'm just
gone.
curious.
I knew you was gone.
No.
My eye twitching.
No.
I saw it in his eyes. He wanted to do something.
I wasn't going to do anything.
I'm standing
I care
there.
about your feelings.
You're my fave.
Okay, before you go, did you ever see that clip of LeBron on International Women's Day when he's sitting there with the owner of the Lakers and like her friend, and he goes, "First of all, happy International Women's Day." Like, that's what I feel like whenever I record with both of you.
LeBron's such a
Like,
tool,
LeBron
bro.
in that
He's
scene.
such a tool.
It's so funny.
I am an
Sorry.
ally. Hello.
Guys these days, right, ladies? I'm so sorry. I keep going about your stingers.
You and that deep, dirty V-neck is stressing me out. Calm down. Little chest meat. Don't you dare show it. I thought you said it was International Women's Day. Button that chest meat up.
Put it up.
Put it up. Why does that sound like something we say as a teacher? Got that candy out today? Put it up.
it
Put it up. No, but I was sitting there teaching, and anybody that teaches, you know that, especially in middle school, when a bug comes out, it's mass chaos, man. Now, I have just taught myself how to not to run out the room and leave the kids when a wasp comes into the room. Now I got to deal. I thought it was a wasp buzzing past my head, and I was really proud of myself because I didn't drop the book and run out of my room smacking my hair in the air. I look up. I'm trying to tell the kids, hey, don't freak out. I walk over to get the wasp spray. I'm like, everybody be calm. It's a freaking stink bug. First
You
of
have
all,
wasp spray in your room.
because I got wasps, man, we've been talking about this for a long time.
Okay.
It's I thought when I first got to my school, I'm happy y'all don't know where I teach because don't hate on my school. I love my school. My principal's fantastic. My school's fantastic. We're a hidden gem. We don't want anybody to know where we are because don't come here. We don't want no more roaches. But anyway, when I first got to my classroom, I looked up and in the light fixtures, it was like a bunch of bugs. And I was like, oh man, I was like, there's a lot of roaches in there. They was like, those not roaches, those are wasps. What? What? Now, let me tell you, the only time I've ever almost quit my school was the first day I worked there. Because when I came out of my room to go to PD, I said, hey, there's a lot of roaches in the ceiling. And when they said those aren't roaches, those are wasps. That's not when I was about to quit. Because I was like, oh, they're dead. They're not dangerous. The teacher that had the room before me was like, hey,
Oh no.
during April, actually when it gets a little warm outside, she should have said any day of the year because they always come out. But she was like, during the spring, you know, they really come out. She goes, I said, okay, my hands were shaking at that point because I'm scared of wasps. And I was like, let me just gauge how many there are. Okay. My eyes twitching, my hands are shaking. I'm a little scared. My heart rate's racing. And I'm like, I love the school. I love the school. I love the school. It's a great school. I got great principals. I love the school. I said, how many do you see when they come out? She goes, oh, like 1 to 2. I was like, oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
She goes, a day.
A fresh one every day.
Oh, hell no. I'm not kidding. I almost was like, I can't do it. I was like, this is a really great school. I can't do.
But the wasp.
The wasp, sorry, the roach in the bathroom that attacked me, I can't handle it. Okay?
You have
But
your
they got
exit interview?
stingers.
The wasp, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. The
And
stink bug just added insult to injury. Because where the hell you come from?
How do you maintain classroom management with one wasp a day? That sounds impossible.
I just look at my kids. They
They
stop.
ever sting? They
I'm
ever
not
sting
gonna.
people?
No.
No.
We're
friendly wasps.
No,
Could
they
you
ain't
imagine
friendly,
if a kid
bro.
got stung in
I
the middle of
know, it's a
class?
nightmare.
Oh my, kids would be talking about it forever.
Lawsuit.
This is public school. But
Better have that liability insurance ready.
But in their defense, they have checked the ceiling. So I mean, there's not a wasp nest in there. We think that they somehow come in from there was like a big oak tree right outside of my classroom that's been there forever, and it's kind of grown into the school. So I think that like they would just like randomly like come in through some avenue or whatever. I keep the lights off and I have lamps and everything because they were like the fluorescent lights attract them. Say less, it's gonna look like a coffee shop in here all the time because I ain't turning them lights on. The second I turn the lights on, one of them comes out. Oh heck no! Lights out.
You could be a killer bee for Halloween.
Nope, I
keep it with the classroom
bees.
theme.
There you go.
I hate bees. I hate spiders. Well, I got in trouble one time because I wouldn't read a text that had bees in it, and I got in trouble another time because I wouldn't let my kids read a text that had a giant tarantula on the front page as a story. Oh, I wasn't gonna. My arm itching right now. I wasn't gonna do it. I was scared of it.
That's dramatic.
Did you have to meet with your admin about like not reading those stories?
Because I was a good teacher, my admin was like, I mean, you can do a different story. Because we all had to do the same thing. And I was like, I'm not doing it. And I'm not disrespectful at school. Like, I'm very respectful. Like, the people in authority of me, as soon as they showed that story, I said, I'm not doing it. My principal was like, what?
Why?
She was like, I said, I don't give two rusty nickels what standard is taught from that story. I won't be doing it.
Funny.
She was like, Richardson. I said, I'm dead serious. Do I need to go home? Because I'm not. She's like, well, this is a story that we're all doing. I don't care what story y'all doing.
So we
ain't doing nothing. Y'all doing that story. I'm doing the little engine that could or something like that because I'm not the little engine that could. I'm not reading that. But y'all, the bugs got me stressed out. But anyway, okay, so speaking of the bugs, when them kids be dressed never mind. Oh no, for real though, speaking of bugs, that's another reason why teachers don't let kids eat. Because we already got rats and roaches up in here and y'all don't clean up not Nathaniel.
Yep.
Bugs and everything. Y'all, the janitors complain because y'all nasty.
They don't get it.
They will walk straight to the trash can. The trash can right here.
Yep.
Put it in the trash can.
Bri, I love when the ADHD medicine is just completely gone. I love it.
It's
Let
gone.
her go.
It's
Let
gone,
her
man.
run.
Let
It's
her fly
gone.
like
Let
the
her
wasp.
run.
What them kids be saying? You're cooked, bro. It's gone. It's gone.
So I accidentally showed a horrifying scene to my students one year. This was a number of years ago, and I was a first year teacher. And I was struggling one day, and I needed to show a little bit of video, and I was going to show a little bit of like our planet.
Did you watch it before you?
No, learn my lesson. Learn my lesson.
You learned that in the first year.
So learned my lesson there. So little did I know there was a scene in this Our Planet episode where there's a bunch of seals that all jump off a cliff.
I think I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
And I always remember like
It shows them all splattered at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Gabe.
Oh yeah. So I'm sitting there at my
No.
desk, like we're watching. Kids are kind of into it, or at least they're faking me out enough, and answering some emails. And I kind of all of a sudden I start hearing kids. They're like, "Hey, yo!" Like, yo. I start hearing kids are like, "What?
What is
and I look
this,
up
bro?
and I look and do a double take. I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" And I'm like, just like hit the arrow to next it like a whole bunch of seconds. And after that one, I was
That's
like,
dicey,
it's
man.
like, oh yeah, I should have definitely previewed that.
You
one.
always watch
I
it
should have
before.
previewed that one. Then when I was student teaching, I watched the most horrifying video that possibly exists.
Are you
It
talking
was-
about the woman giving birth?
Yeah.
I hate you when you say that.
I shared.
He's so dramatic.
You didn't watch this in class.
No, I did.
Okay.
So no, we did. I was student
Did
teaching.
you not have to watch
The Miracle of Life?
birth when you? Yeah.
I
Great.
don't remember
We had to
that.
watch that.
Maybe I tuned it
We
out.
had to watch that in high
No,
school.
so I
How old are you?
He's stressed out. He put his head through his head. I ain't seen Gabe put
when
his
I was
hair.
when I was student teaching, I student taught health. I loved it. Loved high school
Yeah.
health. I once thought that I was going to be a doctor. I thought I could
I
do
can
it.
see you, Dr. McDreamy
Turns-
McSteamy.
Turns out I'm just an idiot. And I wasn't smart enough. I like to tell people it's because I couldn't handle blood. It's like, nope, not
You
a
didn't
lot.
want-
There's just not a lot going on up here.
You didn't say you want to be an OBGYN. You just said you want to be a doctor.
just wanna be a
Like
doctor.
you're going to be delivering babes.
Yeah, maybe playing a doctor on a Hallmark movie would be the only doctor I'd ever play.
do that.
Thank you. So we're turning on Miracle of Life, and I didn't preview it before, and so we're watching. And I was like, they can't show much. Like it'll be fine. And then all of a sudden they start showing much, and I was like.
All of a sudden it starts showing much.
I was watching. I was like, no way! Like, that's a baby coming out of that woman. And I'm watching. And I start getting lightheaded. I'm like, oh no!
You're gonna pass out in front of
and then like they push the baby out. I'm like, oh, I can get through it. And all of a sudden the placenta comes out, and I'll always remember the noise. And I just boom, just went. I'll remember a kid.
That's the scariest teacher story I've ever heard.
I came to, and the kid's standing above me. He's like, yo, like, you okay? And that day.
Did you tell us the first time that you fainted?
Yeah.
Okay, dear.
Yeah.
I must not be paying attention.
I can't believe that.
That day, we had so many kids faint, and they were all dudes. Like, that's the funniest part.
Typical.
And one time I gave blood, and I'm terrible at giving blood. I don't know why I did this.
You don't like blood, yeah.
I hate blood, and I was giving blood, and I was with my girlfriend at the time, my now wife, and they had her. How did they do it? They had her sitting up, and I was like, why can't I sit up? And they're like, no, just sit back. Because I started passing out, and they're like, that's why we don't have you sitting up.
Yeah, it was like you just look
Yeah,
like
I can't do blood. But no, that day, I think that was like a horror movie for a lot of these boys, because there was a number of them that passed out. There was one he passed out in my arms, like just boom, went down.
This sounds like a movie, man.
Dude, it was nuts.
I can't believe this is what is this called?
The Miracle of Life.
I never
I
saw
would
that.
have to watch that in
How
high
much
school.
money would somebody have to pay you to give birth on camera and have everybody watch it in health classes for like the rest of your life?
Do they see my face?
What's your? Oh yeah.
Do you see her face?
It's like
in it?
it's like a whole like reality TV show.
Nah.
They're like the couple are sitting there like, yeah, we're excited to be
I
parents.
cannot believe that is the thing.
It's nuts, dude.
I must
Never
have
heard
blocked
this.
it out. That
Yeah.
the fact
crazy.
that we had to watch that.
And then did you know when they have C-sections? Like with the
I've had a C-section.
You had a
yeah.
C-section? You know they take everything out?
Boy, yes.
It's like the
Okay.
bloodiest surgery out
Okay,
there, right?
They
will
take
say-
everything out,
Now,
dude.
I will say, as somebody who has had a C-section, I had no idea. I thought when you got an epidural, you couldn't feel nothing. Let me tell you something. You can feel everything. It just don't hurt. That man was
feel
janking
tugging?
and jerking me all around. I was like, sir, pull the baby out and be done with this. Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
That man was jerking my intestines around like he was in the Daytona 500. Sir, if you don't stop whipping my gallbladder back and forth on this table, it was very
Yeah,
unpleasant.
Dylan heard us.
It
Yes,
was very
doctor.
unpleasant.
So, speaking of unpleasant, here's some more jump scares. Some other teacher jump scares. Just professional development. Just any sort of PD.
Period.
PD.
I disagree.
Good ones are great.
I disagree. I love my PD.
You love PD?
You were saying that earlier.
my principal. I never in the last 3 years I have not sat through a bad PD.
Good for
but
you.
I have an amazing principal.
PD's any new acronym that they try to teach us.
Oh.
It's like, let's chill out with
I
these
can't.
acronyms.
I just can't.
Let's chill out. Like, we don't.
What if they tested us on the acronyms?
I'd
That's a
fail.
jump scare.
I
You'd
can't
fail.
remember all that
It'd
stuff,
be a
man.
tough one. Every time the printer gets jammed, just school printers in general are just, oh my gosh.
I say a little prayer every time I have to do a copy job.
I've never in my life have seen red until I had to like use a school printer. It's like I just started seeing blood red. I was like,
brings out the worst in you.
I'm gonna
It
have
does
a.
bring out the
really
worst
does.
in you.
Yeah.
Especially if you see the person that jammed it in the first place and they walked away.
I had a full-on meltdown the other day over this freaking printer, and I was just having a complete. So like one of this sweet lady in my school, she's just sweet as ever. She walks in and she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm just having a meltdown.
Don't ask me how I'm doing when the
just
printer
having a
messes up.
meltdown. And
Please leave me alone.
she like wasn't ready to be my emotional support person. She just walked back out and laughed. Like mid meltdown. So I kind of look back. I'm like, yeah, maybe I could have like cooled it a little bit on that meltdown. Here's another one. But I love everybody that I work with. I love every.
Oh, boy.
These sound bites are crazy.
I love
work.
everybody that I work with. But sometimes you have the talker. You've got the talker that shows up, and all of a sudden, like, it's the person that doesn't know when to end the conversation and time to land the plane and wrap it up and let me get my job done.
Especially if you get stuck in the copier room.
Yes.
And you're like, I'm just trying to get 100 pieces of paper together.
Yeah.
And you're telling me everything that went wrong today.
I will turn around and walk. If I see them coming, I'm in the opposite because they the kindest person ever. But please leave me alone.
In a district that I used to work in, there was this sub that worked there, and he was a talker, and he would. Like, for some reason...
That's crazy, because our sub is a sleeper.
For some reason... That's funny. For some reason, I've got the face that's just welcoming for people just to, like, spew
You do have a
everything.
welcoming face.
And I'm trying to work on that to be, like, a little more of a jerk.
You gonna scowl?
Yeah, more...
Yeah, there you go.
Like,
that bra bone.
oh, yeah, there you go. That glabella be glabella. So his deal, like, he would just always come up and... He would just talk and talk and talk. And I would do everything I could to try to end the conversation. And they're like, I would shut my door. And this man, bless his heart, would just like open the door and then do like the classic old guy walk around. Like he opened the door, walk around the room, just be like, yeah, pretty nice in here.
With
I'm like,
his arms like
sir,
behind his back like this.
I'm like,
that
brother,
walk.
I love talking to you, but not right now.
Sir, if you don't get your Inspector Gadget looking self up out of my room, take you and that trench coat up out of here. Cause I'm busy, especially when you get stuck with them. Yeah, I just imagine bro having a trench coat on. Nah, man. I walk in the opposite direction. Them or the school complainer.
Yeah. See, that I was going to bring up the complainer when you started talking about the talker.
Yeah.
Another jump scare, hearing the admin's keys right before they open your door.
And you hear the walkie too.
And you're just like, oh, wait, is everybody in position?
Even though I have good principles, I do get stressed out about that.
Right.
Yeah.
My principal not going to catch me doing anything bad.
My principal will literally look at me and be like, Richardson, calm down. Like, I'm just, she's told me 100 times, like, I'm in here to see the kid, like to see what the kids do. I'm like, I'm still in trouble every time you come in. Like they came in the other day. With some lady I didn't know. I just knew it was somebody from county office. Both my principals came. My head principal and my assistant principal came in. My principal had a suit jacket on. I was like, oh God.
Oh no.
Serious, everybody's happening, people. So she came in, our assistant principal came in, and then they came in with some lady, and the lady comes in like this, and she's looking around. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to stroke out.
Did you watch Finding Nemo?
Heck no.
Where's my learning target?
We don't do, baby. My learning target is on the board with the success criteria. Don't play with me.
Go off,
I
queen.
am type A at
as
school.
the kids say.
Now at home, I got to fish the macaroni and cheese box out the trash to look at the instructions. But I didn't. My assistant principal sent me a text message as they were coming, but the text message didn't get to me until after they were already in the room. So I'm like in mid lesson, still obviously freaking out and tripping over my words, and I see the text come from her that says, "Don't freak out." I was like. Currently freaking out. So afterward, I told her, I said, now you know I was over there back to stroke out when y'all came in. So there was a jump scare. You know what else is a jump scare? When you only have like 15 minutes of class left and you're trying to get through a lesson and the daggone fire alarm goes off.
It's over.
You wasted. Now my classes aren't going to have continuity.
Yeah. Oh, I hate when one period is in front of the other.
I cannot.
Nope.
I cannot. I'm like, no. I need them all to be on the same because I get scrambled in my brain.
Yep.
You can't be 15 minutes ahead of the next class. We all starting over the next day.
We need to be aligned.
It's a wash.
We need to be aligned.
There was the other day.
Remediation.
I had the first ever as a teacher where like my morning was a tough morning. I was so tired. Like I'm coaching, just wrapped up the season.
Because you coach cross country?
Coach cross. I'm just tired.
Yeah.
And the morning I was just out of gas and the afternoon came and I was like, do I change the lesson so I can just coast in the afternoon? Because I was on E, I was sick, I was feeling yucky.
Let me tell you something.
And I was like, you know what? No. I was like, I'm not going to change it. I'm going to get through it. I'm so glad I did that. It's hard.
It's hard, man. It is hard. Something, the afternoon, by the last class of the day, I'm like, they need to have some continuity, educational equity that's not fair to them. Some days I'll be like, man, I don't give two rusty nickels about educational equity. I'm tired. 6th period, y'all ain't doing what everybody else is doing because I'm tired. But then I feel bad, so then I'm like, nah, I can't do that.
Yeah. And then I get home like, why was I so dramatic?
I know. I'm like,
I'm totally fine now.
Totally
it's fine.
okay.
I just was hungry.
Totally okay.
That's it. I haven't peed all day and I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You ever wonder why you're so upset at school? You're like, oh, I'm so angry right now. You're like, Oh, I've been holding my pee since 8. And it's like 2:30.
And I need to eat a sandwich.
Yeah, and
Now
I'm hungry.
fine.
I haven't had time to eat.
fine.
Last teacher jump scare is when you see when you see the person who blows up the staff bathroom start walking toward the bathroom.
Like, get
You're
out.
like, no!
Let me tell you something. If I go in there after them, or if I haven't seen them and they done blew up the bathroom, and then I go to the bathroom and I come back out and there's a teacher standing there waiting. Hey, let me talk to you. That wasn't me. I don't know who it was, but it wasn't me. Because you know they still think it was you. I'm telling you,
it doesn't matter.
Look me in the eyes. That poop was in there before I got in there. It smelled like that. I think it smelled like that last year. That wasn't me. I'll give you $20 if you believe that it wasn't me.
Those streaks were not me, I swear.
People who leave streaks, you're freaking
Oh,
nasty.
that's gross.
Like, who leaves a crevice on the toilet seat? Did you not look down? You're nasty.
Were you pouring it
You
apart?
probably pee on the seat at home. How you pee on the seat as a woman?
Oh, I don't understand.
I
that
know
to
you
this
squatting,
day.
but we got good aim. Come on, baby. We got
have-
good. It comes straight down.
We have reminders in our like female staff bathroom to like do a courtesy flush. I was like, why do
Something.
adults
That's
need
funny.
this
There are
warning?
people that have no idea what that is.
That's
Somebody
funny.
watching right now ain't got no idea what a courtesy flush is. That means flush in between when you plop, plop, drop. Okay.
There you go.
If you hear
That literally is it is a sign because we have stalls. You guys have like
We got one deal.
yeah, so
Yeah,
we've
we got
got
one
3
bathroom.
stalls. So we're all in
not y'all
there
in there
together.
taking a dookie together.
Yeah, we're all in it together.
You hear the
Miss-
person just crying next to you.
Miss Parrish, you okay? Yeah, I've been holding my poop. And then Miss Taylor's like, I got a UTI. I'm going to go.
No, that's a nightmare.
I'm going to go. Dude, having a UTI at school is terrible because you got to pee, but you don't have to pee.
Right, ladies?
It's the
Gabe, get out of here.
This guy. Come on, miracle of life.
Miracle of life.
God, sometimes I just get
I'm
cramps
Googling
at
that
school.
later.
Shut
Oh,
up, Gabe.
I get it.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
I'm telling your mom.
I'm throwing
I'm
this
just kidding.
pencil.
That's why your stepdad was irritated while you was in the car with him. He's like, I really don't like this guy, Annie. But he had to say that because her mom told him to say it because he made a joke about cramps too. And she was like, you didn't tell that boy we don't like him. He's like, but I love him. He's the son I never had. Tell him, or you sleeping on the couch, Greg.
I love this fictional family you just created for me. That's awesome. Speaking of fictional families, thank you for tuning in, family. I appreciate
We're a
it.
real family.
Oh, that's the wrong word choice.
Yeah.
Not fictional. What's like
He was trying to use
step
alliteration.
family? Step family. Like we're all like
No,
we're
they
a
fam.
family,
We're not step. They fam.
but like not by blood.
Yes, we are.
By
Yes,
by
we are.
Blood,
How do you
sweat,
say
and
mama?
tears. By
Say-
blood,
sweat.
sweat, and tears of this profession, we're all family.
You
And
are the.
I love and care about each and every one of you dearly, except for the ones that
Don't you dare.
like Harry Potter. I'm kidding.
Weren't you just talking about your students giving you backhanded compliments?
That's true.
That's what you get.
Seriously though, hey, we don't say this enough. Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, we love y'all for
Thank
real.
you for subscribing and listening and following and being with us for this long. Like,
Hey.
you guys are an awesome fan base and we love it. Thank you so
Hey.
much. So,
Hey.
if you guys have any teacher jump scares
Please
that
comment.
you are fearful of, please let us know. That was some great jazz hands over there.
Okay.
It's supposed to be my
That was
zombie.
on
I thought it was like,
now?
She didn't have the makeup on. We couldn't tell.
do a
You
jump
gotta
scare.
have
Chicago.
I'm a zombie. What? Bye, best friends.
Bye, everybody.